We're getting a lot of content still in MLB The Show 21 in November. We got the 9th inning bosses coming up here on the 12th of November. I made a prediction video yesterday. Be sure to check that out. Link will be in the description. But today we're going to be predicting something else. The finest cards are coming to MLB The Show 21 on November 19th. They're going to be all 99 overalls. That's what it says on the website, on the link, whatever it may be. So today I'm going to be doing a prediction, not of all 30 teams, but I'm going to be doing a prediction of my 7 ones I'm looking forward to the most. Be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section, some of the finest cards you are looking forward to, whether it's your favorite team, flashbacks they may include for a collection reward, or whatever you want to see going forward for the finest. We'll see at least 30 of them, one for each team. We'll probably see a few collection cards and maybe some fan votes. Maybe they'll get some fan votes going this week or early next week. We love fan voted content. They had that in MLB The Show 19, where you could fan vote finest cards. Now, I'm a huge Seattle Mariners fan, so maybe a little Seattle Mariners bias behind one of my predictions, but you know what? We'll start it out with number 7. And I think we are going to get finest Mitch Haniger. Here's his live series card in 81 overall. He had a very good comeback season for the 2021 season after his unfortunate injury that kind of sidelined him for most of 2019 and 2020. And he had a really good 2018 season for the Mariners. So it was good to see him bounce back. He had over 100 RBIs, 30-plus home runs. He has a good arm in the defense side of things in the outfield. He'll play right field. You could probably give him 90-plus arm out there, maybe 85 fielding, around 50 to 55 speed. You can give him over 100-plus power on each side of the plate. You can crank up the shoot, this is the finest. You know what? Crank it up to 115 power versus righties and 118 versus lefties. And then crank it up contact-wise, 105 versus righties, 108 versus lefties or something. Something wild like that. We do have this 92 Mitch Haniger to kind of look at and see, okay, so what a 92 Mitch Haniger looks like out there. What can we do to crank it on up to a 99? And yeah, that power, that contact, crank up that fielding a little bit, crank up that vision, the discipline, crank up the speed a few more few more speed, maybe 55 to 60 out there. Could be a really nice end game right fielder for you. You can also play center field and left field as well in the secondaries. And remember, we can parallel 5 all of these cards. They're going to be coming out. Coming in at number 6 after Mitch Haniger, number 7, we got Freddy Freeman. MLB The Show, please do not make finest Freddy Freeman like it was last year where he was platoony. Let's juice this bad boy lefty. Let's make him have good stuff against lefties and righties out here. He's got a 92 live series. They did not give him a postseason card, so we got to think finest Freddy is coming. How are they going to juice this card? Well, it looks like they're probably going to give him 80-plus fielding. They'll crank up the power to over 100, at least against righties, hopefully against lefties as well. The contact will be cranked up as well. The speed, maybe like 45. Yeah, no, nothing too crazy. Freddy's not out there stealing a lot of bases, but he had a really good regular season hitting 30 home runs, and in the postseason, he did well too, getting a couple home runs throughout the postseason. He's always got some pretty good defense out there, an everyday player. He's got a primary at third base too, which is super nice to have. So I really hope we see a 99 Freddy Freeman. I know Braves fans, I'm excited for this card too. He's got a nice swing as well, lefty side, throws right, and yeah, I really hope we see this card. Coming at number 5 after Freddy Freeman, we got Sandy Alcantara. That's right. I have a pitcher out here that, it looks to be pretty darn good in the game as a gold. And if they give him a 99 finest card, this card could be one of the best pitchers in the finest collection. Now, there's a lot of 99 pitchers already. Last year, we had 99 Jacob deGrom. We may get a 99 Garrett Cole for the Yankees, but Garrett Cole doesn't have that good pitch repertoire that we really like in MLB The Show. So my pitcher that I really want to have and see out here is Sandy. He's got that sinker, fastball, slider, change, and curveball. And this is his live series cards, no flashbacks at all. So if you see this right here, you think this is an 82. What can they do to this card? They can crank up the hits per 9, make it competitive with other cards out there. Give him 115, give him 120 hits per 9, give him the Ks per 9 over the 100. Crank up the velocity, 95, 97. Leave that's fine. That's not bad velocity. You got some good pitch speed differential when you got 97 in the fastball, and you got 88 in the changeup. It's going to come in good. Then you got the slider at 87, the curveball at 82. He's got a good, nice windup as well. That's really the only Marlin pitcher I think that could really get a finest card this year. He had a good season, over 200 strikeouts, 9-15. But hey, you know what's the Marlins? Wins and losses don't really count. It's like Jacob deGrom when he won the Cy Young. Who the heck cares how many wins and losses people have? Some people do actually care about that. It's kind of crazy. It's not the pitcher's fault. His ERA is at 3, and he gives up 1 run. and the offense scores 0. You know, they could go 0-35. Anyways, I can vent about that all day. So, Sandy Alcantara, I hope he's our pitcher. He's going to be coming in at number 5 for us. And then coming in at number 4, yes, there's a little bit of bias because it's former Mariner Ketel Marte for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I hope he gets a finest card this year. I know, clutch. He was injured a lot of the year. Yeah. 90 games. But you know what? In those 90 games, he had a really good season. He hit .318. He still hit 14 home runs, 50 RBIs, and he can play center field primary. He's got second, short, left, and right field secondaries. Now, if they don't want to give this card a finest card, I would maybe think they would add him as a collection reward at some degree. We love Ketel Marte's swings. He's a switch hitter, which is super nice. So, yeah, if they don't give him a finest card for the Arizona Diamondbacks, I hope that he comes back as a flashback from the 2020 season. God, that card was so good. I loved it. And plus, the all-time Mariners, man, they could use a better shortstop, especially a switch-hitting shortstop out there. So, yeah, his contact and power versus righties, or lefties, excuse me, is very good. 125 and 94 power versus the lefties. His righties, 77-47. You know, making it a 99 overall. This could end up being a little platoony too, but you can crank up that contact versus righties up to 100 and maybe crank up that power to the left sides like 115 and crank up the power versus righties up to like 98 to 100. Then you can do that parallel 5 stuff. Maybe if you want to go 95, if you get parallel 5, then you get up to 100 power versus righties. I'd be fine with that. So obviously they'll probably crank up his discipline. His fielding isn't too bad. 70s, they probably crank it up to the mid 80s. Speed wise, 65, 70 at most. But like I said, it's the end of the year. These are going to be God Squad types of cards. So crank them up, man. Make them competitive with the other cards out there to make us really decide who we really want in our starting lineups and rotations. Coming in at number 3, we got Max Muncie. I love Max Muncie's swings. I remember him in MLB The Show 19. He had a 97 overall finest card, and it did wonders. It acted like a 105 overall finest cards. This is a live series card right here. He's got 90 fielding. He's got 54 contact versus righties, 69 versus lefties, 90, 104. So obviously they'd crank that the heck up. His power versus lefties, I mean, he does hit really good against lefties out there. You can crank that up to 115, 120. Power versus righties, same thing around there, 110, 115. And the contact will be kind of suspect a little bit, but hopefully they can crank it up maybe like 90 to 95. And if you parallel 5 him, then you get up in the hundreds and be a little bit more competitive on the higher difficulties. He does have a primary of second and third base as well, so he can move around a little bit. He's got good defense. Okay speed for a first baseman. You can crank that up just a tad. And yeah, his swing is just always so smooth and so good. I really hope to see this card out there. We already have a lot of Dodgers that have a lot of high overalls, like Mookie Betts and Clayton Kershaw, Max Scherzer, AJ Pollock. You know, so this is probably the most likely scenario with 99 Kenley Jansen as well. So it's and they're not going to give us another Trevor Bauer. He's in some legal troubles out there, so don't worry about him. So yeah, Max Muncy, 99. Ooh, I cannot wait. I can feel a swing in my soul right now. And then I think it is time to give the cover athlete his 99 overall card, and that's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. We had a 99 overall Fernando Tatis Jr. last year as a Player of the Month program, and then Machado was the finest. So I think this year since Machado and Tatis were not Player of the Months at all, I think they'll lean more towards Tatis as the finest player. And yeah, he's going to be good. I mean, his live series card right here already has 117 and 102 power, 96 speed, 99 arm, 87 fielding. So you just know if they give him this finest card, oh my gosh, this thing is going to be juiced. That contact will be in over the hundreds. They can max out his power versus righties at 125, bring up power versus lefties at 120. Play vision, yeah, I mean, you can go up like 10 more points to 58. Fielding, you crank that up to like 93. The accuracy, give him 69. That's right, I said 69. And then the speed, I think it's perfect where it is. And you parallel 5 that bad boy, and bada bing, bada boom, you're there. You got an end game shortstop for yourself. He can also play second, third, and he played a little bit of outfield, so he can play left, center, and right field out there. So he is going to be very versatile. He won't only be able to play, the only position he won't be able to play is first base and catcher. But hey, give us Tatis out there. And even if you put him in the outfield with that penalty, he's still going to have 90-plus arm out there in the outfield no matter where you put him. So he's going to be good. But the accuracy, it's going to be a little tough out there. It'll be a little bit of a penalty. And I also could see, just speaking a part of Machado and Tatis, Machado could be another collection reward possibility for the finest collection, collecting all these finest cards. He was a 99 last year. He was an endgame third baseman. You never know. They'll maybe throw him back in there. There's other finest cards from previous years they could throw in there as well. So be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section of some of the finest card collections that you past finest cards you like to see in the collection reward. And last but not least, I think everyone in the community, if it's not Tatis at number 1, it's got to be Juan Soto. We had 99 Juan Soto last year, and his card was absolutely insane. We hope to see him back in some way of a 99 overall, whether it's a finest 2021 card or if he's the ultimate collection reward from the finest 2020. Fan favorite, bring the 99 Soto back into the game, please. I mean, that Soto last year, I'll throw the stats right now. It was just so, oh my gosh. Even with the silver fielding, the bat would get you minimum 2 home runs a game. Minimum. Soto had probably the best season for the Nationals this year since they kind of dumped a lot of their players. The only other finest the Nationals could have would be maybe Josh Bell, but hopefully in some form, whatever it may be, is going to be 99 Juan Soto from this year. But if, like I said, if they don't, maybe do Josh Bell, then, you know, I mean, 99 Josh Bell will be slick too. Switch in first baseman. He had a pretty good season too. But give us a 99 Soto no matter what position it is. So give us a 99 Soto, whatever it's last year, this year, whatever it is. We need it. Please, please, please. I ask, please. So there you have it. There's my top 7 cards I'm hoping for in the finest drop in MLB The Show 21. Like I've been saying, leave comments down in the comment section of ideas you may have of finest cards you want to see from the 2021 season, or flashbacks from 2020, 2019, 2018, or even 2017. Oh man, I'm so excited for more content out here. I know the season's kind of winding down. Pretty soon we'll start seeing a cover athlete reveal, probably in the new year. And MLB Show 22 will be here in March before we flip a no. It'll be dev streams, and we'll be starting all over again. I don't see us having a late April release in the middle of MLB season again. I think we're going to get that late March release, which will be super nice. Already looking forward to it. Cover athlete, if I had to guess right now, I think cover athlete could be a Juan Soto. Juan Soto, or they could go someone super young like a Wander Franco. Somebody that's just marketable. Like I said, Tatis is very marketable, so Soto's another guy out there. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.